and welcome back to our podcast. We have been absent for a week, but we're here. What's up,
Yeah, it's
Josh?
been crazy,
It has been
but
crazy. It's a crazy week.
yeah.
So what have you been up to?
Well, I have been working on a Revolutionary War production type thing, and the director is a Christian, which has made this very, very fun and very not like anything else I've ever worked on because
Oh.
it's just been amazing. And I missed a couple days for my brother's wedding. My brother got married, so I was part of a wedding also.
Hmm.
But the days that I was gone from the production, when I came back, they're like, everybody was like, "We're so glad you're back," and I'm like, "Thank you." And that's never really happened before. So yeah,
Yeah, that's cool. That's really cool.
yeah. What have you been up to?
Just working my life away. Um, yeah, that's it. Hanging out with family.
Oh,
But yeah, my life's kind of boring. And we're also missing someone. Peyton couldn't be here. She's having a rough one today. So she needs
yeah.
prayers.
So let's open up in prayer and
Yeah.
let's do it. All
All
right.
right.
Dear Heavenly Father, we just come to you today. We just say that you guide us, you lead us, give us words to say, give us information to say, but also we come to you as a podcast that we just say you grow this podcast to reach people for you and to bring glory to you. And we just pray for Peyton, who's not with us this episode. We just pray that you just ease her mind and whatever she is going through and dealing with. We just pray that you just wrap her in your love and your peace, your gracious healing. And we just pray for everybody that's watching this that they are touched in some type of way and they come to know you or they have questions about you to get to know you. And we just pray that um, you're glorified. In Jesus' name, I pray, man.
Amen. Thank you, Jesus. And of course, like this podcast is for you, Lord. We're here for you. So
Yes.
yeah. So we've been talking about the food industry lately. The big thing about the burgers and Simpsons and the hidden ingredients and things. So
Yeah.
yeah.
So the people who don't know, if you don't know, this week I think is National Cheeseburger Week. I don't know, something like that. And all these fast food restaurants, yeah, it's like a yearly thing, I think.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, it is.
these fast food restaurants are like selling cheeseburgers for like 50 cent, 1 cent,
Yeah.
free, 10 cents, whatever it is.
When the inflation's
But then,
super high, it doesn't make sense. Just saying.
right. But then The Simpsons also has an episode that um they're doing the same thing, but the cheeseburgers is like tainted and people turn into zombies and all this other stuff. But then also right now we have a big E. coli outbreak and a lot of beef that is made out of to made to be made of cheeseburgers and hamburgers is now recalled like a massive quantity and it's 1 cent cheeseburgers. Okay, something's not adding up.
So they're trying to get rid of the beef. That's
Yeah,
what it sounds like.
but I think they're trying to make us sick because also they're
Pandemic.
taking cold and flu medications off of the shelves and it's about to be cold and flu season where I'm located at. And so it's all just not adding up. Something's up and they're trying to make us sick.
Okay.
And yeah,
No,
it's
it's true.
crazy.
It's true. I was feeling it the other day. I was feeling the flu coming on, but I fought it. So
Yeah.
I made some home remedies and I killed that sucker. Like you're not coming here. So yeah, it's scary. We have to watch our food. Um,
Mhm.
yeah. I don't even, it's scary. I'm afraid to even eat anything anymore. And we shouldn't be afraid to eat food. That's a sad world that we live in.
Right. And like, whether when you mention these cheeseburger things to like people to like, it's just a cheeseburger. Um,
It's not
okay,
just a cheese.
well,
What is
why did
that?
this one?
Yeah, I had a few people like that. It's just a cheeseburger. Like, We've been eating McDonald's, Burger King, all of them, all of our lives. Like, what's wrong with it now? You know? Like, okay, whatever.
Right.
It's at least we told you it's on you now. I'm just yeah.
No, like I literally messaged like a lot of people and I was like, hey, do not eat any fast food cheeseburgers. Don't eat the 50-cent burgers, the 1 cent burger. Don't eat them.
No,
And they're like, why? And I'm like, just
it's weird.
don't do it.
The people like don't see, I guess, I don't know. It may be because our eyes are open, but they just don't see inflation is so low. Why would they be charging 1 cent for a cheeseburger? It just doesn't make
But then,
sense. When you normally get a
right.
Big Mac for like, what is it? $7?
It's like eight or something.
Yeah. I'm like, doesn't add up to me.
Yeah.
But
But then like you said earlier, people are like, well, we've been eating our entire lives. Yeah, we've been eating a lot of junk our entire lives. Because when you actually look at the ingredients now,
well,
um,
that's why our
what do
bodies
you
are
want
failing.
what do you want to have today? Paint thinner?
Oh, gross. Oh yeah. Children's cereal has paint thinner in it.
And it has more than paint thinner. It has like
Red
um
dyes,
red
yellow
dyes. It has
dyes.
like um
Oh yeah. I'm like, I grew up on that stuff.
yeah.
My parents didn't know, it's not my parents' fault. It's right there on, feed your kids. It's good, it has vitamins in it. It has all these nutritional values. We've all eaten it. But now we're just starting to see that we've been lied to our whole lives about everything.
Mhm. And see, like it's not only just like the paint thinner and like the um stuff that makes like concrete that sends out of them and all this stuff, but there's also like high fructose corn syrup, um, cane sugar,
All the bad sugars.
what else? There's like all the colorants. There's
There's so much.
whatever else is in it, but it's
Yeah.
so much.
No,
And
there's so much. It damages your body slowly. And that's why I think at a young age we're starting to feel it. And when we're supposed to be living till 120 years old, we're not making it there because our food.
speaking of 120 years old, at my Bible, at my Bible study tonight, we was reading like Noah and stuff, and it says that men are supposed to live to like 120 years old.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, and then but recently Jeffree Star has came out and also has been talking about the food industry and um, the Hollywood industry and
Hmm.
how they're trying to kill us and how they're
Oh,
trying to
it's
like
crazy. He
yeah
first did that like last year, I believe, on Twitter. He came out and like tweeted all these things about Illuminati and the food industry and Hollywood and how demonic everything is. And this year he's doing it more.
yeah
He's like not afraid anymore, and that's good. I mean, more power to him. Like that's awesome.
yeah and but like yeah I mean it's really hard to try to eat healthy food unless you like grow it 100% yourself, even
It's
your
so
beef,
hard.
because you're not going to be able to ever get rid of
No.
all the bad stuff.
Nope.
But even like your house cleaners, like they're really bad, and you can make a really good disinfectant house cleaner with vinegar and pine needles.
Hmm. Yep.
And I did that. Um,
Yeah, I need
but
to do
like,
that. I need to get rid of like my
ev-
bleach and all that.
yeah, but like literally everything that is made food wise is actually doesn't have the vitamins for you. It doesn't have the things you need, and it's all like bad crap. It's basically crap.
It is.
Um, but that's why we have all these health issues. That's why we're obese. That's why we have diabetes. That's why we have all these things. And we're told not to eat, like the Bible clearly says in Genesis, God says, I give you every fruit, I mean, every seed bearing fruit.
Mhm.
we should be eating the fruit that have seeds. And you can go to the local grocery stores, and there's 99% vegetable, I mean, fruits without seeds,
Yeah.
and you can't find seeded fruits.
And you're supposed to eat the seeds. We've been told all of our lives not to eat the seeds. And like the watermelon, the apples, and then you read the Bible and it says to eat the seeds of the fruit. And we're
Right.
like, what?
And yeah,
Really? You
and
can
I
eat
noticed,
them?
yeah, and
You
I know this
know?
is going to be probably too much information, but we're talking real on here. So like, I grew watermelon this past year, and they were black seeded watermelon. So like, they had the black seeds in them.
The true watermelon.
Yeah, and so I was eating the seeds, and I realized that hey, it was actually helping my digestive system and my um colon and where all the I know this is going to sound disgusting, but like your poop. Like when I went to go use the bathroom, like it came out so much easier,
Mhm.
which is a lot of information to be telling, but it's true.
It scraped out your colon like it should.
Yeah.
That's why
And like,
that's what the seeds are supposed to do. They're supposed to help you, you know, digest and help with the C word as
yeah,
well. Sicknesses. I don't know if I can say the C word on here, but
yeah.
um
But also like right now in the refrigerator, I have seeded muscadines,
that's
and
cool.
and it's like I'm not supposed to be eating this seed, but here I am
Right.
eating it.
Well, they also say like the seed of the apricot,
Yeah.
like if you crack it open, it has like a meat in it and you can eat that. And it's
Hmm.
so good for you and it helps your immune system, everything. It's crazy to learn all this stuff and to
And
find out.
it's also a good fighter against the C word again.
Yeah,
And
it's great.
sour sop leaves is a good fighter against it.
Hmm.
Um, and see, like
And
asparagus cleans out your body. That's why your pee stinks after you drink it, after you eat it.
hmm
And
cilantro.
yeah, I was going to say
We
that.
found out about cilantro.
Hmm.
Never would have thought like, yeah, it's
No, it's
crazy.
just, it really is. And like, technically, if you look at how vegetables are grown, like um, ginger and turmeric, their roots are like the best way to describe them is they're really knotty, like someone who has really bad arthritic fingers or arthritic joints.
Yeah,
Both of those things are really good for arthritis and joint problems. Mushrooms look like ears. Mushrooms are really good for like hearing in your brain and all this other stuff. And like tomatoes, they're like heart shaped. They're really good for your heart.
right.
Um, it's just so crazy. Like when you start looking to how we're supposed to feed and fuel our bodies, and you
Yeah.
actually start doing that and start getting rid of all the paint thinners and the dyes and the sugars and the corn syrup, like you actually feel so much better. And being in the sun, we're told the sun is so bad for us, but being in the sun and like sticking your bare feet on the ground, which is grounding or earthing, like you feel so much better, like so much better.
You also know that sunglasses are bad for you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I learned that too. Sunglasses cause a reaction to your brain to shut off. It shuts off like a part of your brain to tell your skin that there is no sun. So that is why you burn, and that's why like your skin reacts to the sun like it does. And also sunscreen isn't good for you either.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
all that mixed together, the food in your body, the sunscreen and the sunglasses are affecting your skin. And
But also, oh, if you're like, say you're very fair skin and you want to like get kind of immunity to the sun because you burn easy.
yeah,
Because some people do burn easy. Not going to
I
say they
do.
don't,
Right.
but
Right.
you can
There's
go
like
outside for
gingers
maybe
and stuff
like,
like that.
yeah, but you can go outside to the sun and expose your skin to the sun like 10, 15 minutes at a time and then work your way up. And eventually you can be outside for hours and you're not affected at all.
Well,
Yeah.
there's a thing called, I guess, sun gazing. I just learned this like a couple months ago, sun gazing, where you stare into the sun for like 2 minutes. And it's actually
Mhm.
good for your eyes. It makes your eyes heal. They say the sun is bad for you, but why would the Lord create something that is bad for you? You know,
Right.
it's just amazing to learn all these things and God's creations and how perfect designed they are. Um, yeah. And we're the top of it, of all that. But
Right.
it's crazy to learn
And
all
speaking of
this.
fruits, I have a fig tree in the backyard, and I just went and picked. Well, right now it's kind of overtaken by like bees because figs are sweet.
Hmm.
Um, but I went and picked some figs the other day, and I put them in the freezer, freeze them to make natural fruit popsicles or pop bites,
Hmm.
and they're seeded, so like they're really good and they're really sweet. And I just freeze them, and it makes like little natural popsicles.
You could make fig Newtons.
Yeah,
That'd be cool. I had an apricot tree and I've been like collecting the pits so I can crack them open. I haven't done it yet because I need a nutcracker for it.
yeah.
But yeah, it's so amazing just to actually see what God created for us and then seeing what Satan is doing to the creation that God did just to hurt us and destroy our bodies, the bodies of the image of God. It's crazy.
Hmm.
And a lot of people say, oh, they wouldn't do that to us. What?
All you have to do is read the ingredients.
You, you, you look at let's say, look at a foreign food product, then look at the American food product and get back to me.
Yeah, it's crazy and it's
It's,
disgusting. And this is why we have so many health problems because we put
yeah,
crap in our bodies.
yep. And
And like,
yeah, it's a scary world that we live in. That's for
and see,
sure.
and like when you go buy water from the store, if it a lot of it has sodium bicarbonate in it, which is basically salt to make you
Mhm.
dehydrated to drink more of that water.
And it's bad salt. There's a certain, was it Celtic salt?
There's Celtic salt that's really good for you.
Yeah.
I think pink Himalayan salt is good for you, but I'm not sure. But I know Celtic salt is really good for you.
I heard Himalayan salt is not, but I'm doing my research on it. I know Celtic salt is though, but
Yeah, it has all the minerals your body needs.
yes. And you just take just a little fine grain and put it on your tongue and then drink water. You don't need to chug water with it. You just drink it slowly and stuff like that. But I need to get some. Every time I look on Amazon for it, it's sold out.
Yeah, but see, like when it comes to like healing our bodies, like you shared. Well, I had been wanting to make some, but you shared you made it like the honey and the garlic,
Hmm.
the oil of oregano.
Yes.
I know the flu bomb works. I know that works.
It was so
Um,
good too. So good.
the flu bomb.
Hmm. Oh yeah,
Um,
I liked it.
and then,
I just want to drink it like normal.
yeah. So I made some of the honey and garlic, and then I did the cilantro detox under my tongue and the other day, and then I chewed
Okay.
it up and ate, and then I chewed it up and ate it.
Hmm.
Um, but then like grounding really works because I did it, and then like
I love
um
grounding.
also like when you get up in the morning instead of like drinking your cup of coffee, which a lot of people do, if you refill your body with water first, your body can hydrate, and then you feel so much better. Because a lot of times we get up in the morning, we're like, oh, let's make some coffee, let's have some milk, let's have some orange juice, let's have whatever it is, a soda. But if you rehydrate your body with water, you feel so much better first thing in the morning.
Oh yeah.
And I would even say right before you go to bed too, like maybe 30 minutes to an hour before you go to bed, drink a glass of water. And I did that and it's helped me sleep. Yeah. But
Make sure it's
um
good water though.
yeah. But then like
Water from a glass. Like a
well
glass
also
jug.
water doesn't have chemicals in it.
Yeah. Yeah, check your ingredients. Like that's what I do a lot lately. Even though like we said before, you can't 100% get away from it because this is the world we live in. Just try.
Right. But then
That's
like
all we can do.
another thing I do, and I haven't did it in a couple days, but you can do it every day. You can do it like every other day, whatever. But
Mhm.
you can either put it in your tea, your coffee, your water. I do it with water. I put like a teaspoon of turmeric, a teaspoon of ginger, a teaspoon of cayenne pepper, and a teaspoon of black pepper, and mix it all together with water. And it's a little spicy, like it tastes earthy, but also spicy. But it's really good for you because cayenne pepper is like really good for your circulatory system. It's really good for your heart. You can stop a heart attack. Turmeric and ginger, really good for a lot of your organs, but they're really good for like arthritic pain, joint pains,
Mhm.
inflammation in the body.
Yeah.
Um, Black pepper actually activates the turmeric. Um, yeah, so it's really good. And like my advice, because I've had some people in my family to try it who's got really bad like arthritis or they got really bad joint problems. And the only side effect that it has, unlike prescription medication, is that if you have a lot of really bad like joint issues like inflammation or arthritis inflammation, the first couple times you do it or drink it, it's gonna burn. Like it's gonna kind of feel like the joints are burning.
Mm.
But it's absorbing the inflammation from the
Yeah, it's
joints or from
healing.
whatever like that.
Hmm.
And I warned my family members about that, and it kind of freaked them out, so they quit doing it. But I do it like I do it daily, or I do it every couple of days,
Yeah.
a couple times a week, because if you can go ahead and start preventing things while then versus waiting till you get something,
Then it won't
why not
burn.
do it? Yeah, like because when I broke my collarbone, I was making cayenne pepper and olive oil salves to rub on my collarbone for pain. Because I quit taking the 800
Okay.
milligram ibuprofen.
I kind of do
But
something
then,
similar with that, like castor
yeah,
oil and cayenne pepper.
yeah. But and then I went and got castor oil, and because castor oil is like the I think the only oil that actually penetrates
Yes.
really deep, and it can dissolve bone spurs. It can get rid of tumors and cysts. It can like help your restore your
Yeah.
eyesight. Like it's one of the most powerful oils, and it can like anti-age your skin. Like if you have like some wrinkles or whatever, like it can like just make them go away. So
Yes.
I got some of
Use it.
that, and yeah, I put some on my skin the other night. But the other night, but the thing is, like sometimes it's really hard to find oils, especially big quantities of oils like castor
Right.
oil that's in glass. So if it's like
It's
100%
hard.
pure, if it's 100% pure and it's in plastic and you buy it, try to transfer it to a glass jar as soon as possible because
Hmm.
it will start absorbing the plastic.
Yep. Yep. As soon
Yeah,
as it's
but
opened, yes. Yeah.
yeah,
Mine is in a plastic bottle and I need to get it into a glass bottle.
yeah. So it's mine because I keep forgetting.
I know. I keep on forgetting too. And then I look at it, I'm like, oh, after I use it, I'm like, oh, I gotta put it in the glass bottle. And yeah. And it usually it helps too if it's a dark glass bottle. And that's what I'm gonna do with the oil of oregano. I'm gonna put everything in a glass bottle and I'm gonna store it. If you do make some, don't use it like every day. Um, just when you're sick. It's a natural antibiotic, so you gotta treat it just
But
like medicine.
yeah, but also like for hair loss, you can use castor oil and
Oh, castor
rosemary.
oil, yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
It might take a few like basically like it might take a few months, may take a few weeks for you to start seeing results. Even with the castor oil and like cyst or castor oil and like um
It
whatever you're using
helps.
it for, it's gonna work. It may take a couple
Mhm.
weeks, it may take a couple months. Like say you have like a 3 month old like cyst or something. It could take 3 weeks to go away, it could take 3 months to
Yeah.
go away.
Um, Mine, I'm getting arthritis and carpal tunnel. So I've been putting castor oil and cayenne pepper on my hands at night. and the pain is getting less and less. It's amazing.
Hmm.
So it works. I'm also like putting it like my abdomen area and like the belly button and all that. Like I'm letting it go through all the organs after my hands. I'm like, oh, it's working on my hands. Can you imagine what it's doing to all the other organs? So
Hmm.
yeah. And the belly
And
button is
then,
connected to all the organs, by the
yeah.
way.
And I also like to detox your lymphatic system. Well,
Hmm.
grounding is really good for that. But like if you have a trampoline or a really small trampoline, just like bouncing up and down, like releases all the like
Yeah.
toxins from lymph nodes. Yeah,
Yeah.
which is pretty cool.
It is
It's
pretty
so
cool.
cool when you learn that your body can actually heal itself, and I've actually like experienced that when I broke my collarbone because I let it heal
That
naturally.
and not depend on doctors
Yeah.
to do it for you. It's crazy.
Well, luckily my dog, I mean, at first when he first told me this, I was scared because I was like, "Are you sure?" But my doctor, when I broke my collarbone, he was like, "We can do surgery or we can let it heal on its own." And I'm like, "Is it going to heal on its own?" He was like, "Yeah." He's like, "So if that's what you want to do, do that." It was scary at first, but I have 100% movement back in my
That's
arm.
cool.
So
That's great. Maybe
yeah,
put like castor oil and let it soak
yeah.
in and see if it does anything.
I know I was using the cayenne pepper, olive oil, um, rosemary, oil, and salve when I broke it
That's
because I
cool.
was on like 800 milligram of ibuprofen, and
Ooh, that's a
I
lot.
don't like taking medication, so I kind of quickly came off of that and started using the other stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
Speaking of rosemary, I was thinking about making my own shampoo, but I don't have the nerve to do that yet.
Well, how about you send me the recipe and I'll try to make it and I'll let you know how it goes.
Okay. I'll have to find it. It's rosemary and something. I don't remember.
Because I have
Like
rosemary
two
growing in the
ingredients.
because I have rosemary growing in the greenhouse right now.
Oh, okay. That'll be perfect. Yeah, I don't know. Like I saw it the other day and I thought I saved it, but I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
I think it's
But
just the two ingredients.
is it like rosemary and castile soap?
I don't remember. I don't remember. I would have to, I'll look it up and know. But the girl that I saw the video on TikTok, she's still trying to figure out a conditioner. So that would be, I don't know. That would be,
Well, I know you can let rice ferment in water and it makes either a shampoo or conditioner.
hmm, yeah, like rice water, rice, which would be rice milk. Hmm.
Ooh, what about coconut milk for conditioner? I don't know.
She did say that she tried coconut oil and it just made it like
Yeah, it's
greasy.
greasy.
So I
Because,
don't know.
well, with me being a licensed hairstylist, coconut oil, your hair cannot absorb coconut oil. So your coconut oil basically sets on your cuticle of your hair because it can't
Hmm.
absorb because the molecules of the coconut oil is too big for your hair cuticle to absorb.
Gotcha.
So it can absorb castor oil, and I put castor oil. Like if my hair gets a little bit like crispy from being in the sun too much or from like
Hmm.
overwashing it, I'll just like load not castor oil. Yeah, castor oil on my hair and like put heat on it.
Oh, okay.
Or put it in a bag or go walk in the sun so
Right.
like it kind of like absorbs and heats up.
Hmm.
Yeah. So it can absorb castor oil, but it can't absorb coconut oil.
Right. Hmm. Yeah, it would just, I don't know. The shampoo sounded interesting, but I'm also allowed a clean hair, so I don't know how it would clean your hair. You know what I mean? I don't
Yeah.
know.
Well, I'll try it. You just send me the stuff. I'll try it.
I'll try to find the video. I'm pretty sure I saved it, but because I'm just interested of having no chemicals and no dyes, even though it's super hard, but I want to try it.
Hmm.
It's super hard. That means I'd have to give up my candles.
Or you can make natural ones.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah. I don't know. This world is weird.
And it's crazy and it's getting crazier.
Yeah, it is. I'm glad people are seeing this though. I'm glad people are waking up. At least I hope
Yeah.
they're waking up. Hopefully I'm seeing it, right? Are you seeing it?
Slowly.
Yeah. Well, since I woke up, which was in 2020, I see a lot more people. I felt alone. I only knew like a couple people that were awake, and so I felt alone um through the process. So I feel like you, meeting you, you're awake, and other people, like I'm like, yay, I finally have like more than 10 people that are awake that I know, you know? So I kind of feel like it's coming.
Yeah. No.
God is waking up his church. Like it's here.
Oh, yeah, for sure. But like
Yes.
it, like when I heard the or read the Bible verse that said in Genesis, like I gave you every seed bearing fruit. I was like,
Yeah.
hang on a second, I can't find fruit with seeds in it. And that's when I realized I was like, okay, we're being lied to.
Hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, okay, from this point forward, not buying fruit unless it has seeds in it.
I know. Like even sometimes, I don't know, even the watermelon was acting weird. Um, was it Walmart? They were
Yeah,
exploding. I don't know. It's just the whole food industry is messed up. They're killing
right.
us. They're depopulating the earth, and it's all in Satan's hands. It's his evil demise plan to take as many souls as he can, and if he can kill you with the food, he's gonna do it.
Hmm.
He's an evil mastermind.
Yeah, and it's terrifying, but we got this. God's got us.
Oh, of course,
I mean, God
we're
never said
good.
we wouldn't have to go through trials. He never said
No,
that.
he never said it would be easy. And for sure, this is like just a glimpse of what our future is going to be. It's going to get worse.
Yeah.
So we just got to be prepared and ready and have faith that Jesus has got us.
Hmm.
So even if we have to eat small portions of good food to survive. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Grow your
I
own
guess we'll
food.
be.
At least try to.
I Yeah. Well, I mean, we do that, and today I actually planted stuff yesterday, like fall vegetables. But
Yeah.
then today I started building some new raised beds.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Hey, did you grow some garlic?
yeah. I actually have like I planted the first batch of garlic like maybe 3 or 4 weeks ago,
Sure.
and it's just now starting to pop up to the ground. And I planted some more yesterday because not harvest, because garlic takes a while to like start popping up.
Hmm.
And that's why they tell you to plant it in the fall so you can harvest it in the winter. I mean, harvest it in the spring.
Yeah.
But I planted garlic. I planted some oregano, basil, carrots, some cucumbers, some beans.
Hmm.
Actually, a lot of garlic because I'm gonna be using a lot because I use a lot of garlic because garlic's
Yeah.
good for you.
I'm thinking about
Um,
growing some like herbs right
yeah,
now, especially just right now in my house. I think they'll be okay,
and
right?
yeah, well, yeah, because I got right now. I have cilantro, not cilantro. I have rosemary, basil, and oregano growing in the greenhouse, but I can never get cilantro to grow from the seed. So I went to the store and bought cilantro that it's already like to make to buy and cook with.
Mhm.
Like it's on the
And
stem
just
and everything.
replanted it.
Well, I have it soaking in water right now to grow roots. So I'm like propagating it.
Gotcha.
And then when it grows roots, I'm going to plant it.
Got it. Cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go look around, I think, tomorrow and I'll see what I can find for plants.
Yeah. And
So
I got asparagus growing also this coming year because you have to like let asparagus like grow for like 2 years before you pick it. Um, I mean it grows us, but if you let it grow for 2 years, the roots grow deeper in the ground each year, so that the winter, if you have a winter, so that it doesn't kill it. So the first 2 years, that if you pick the asparagus,
right.
it regrows. It reuses energy to regrow asparagus instead of growing deeper roots, which
Mm,
means it won't survive in the winter. So this year, I should get to pick my asparagus.
that'd be cool.
Yeah, and I've been making spaghetti and using fresh basil from the greenhouse, and then I've been picking the extra leaves
Hmm.
and letting them dehydrate naturally,
Yeah.
and then I'm crumbling them up and putting them in a glass jar so I can have basil whenever I want it.
Yeah, I need to grow some spices. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Oh, well, Josh, this was fun.
Well, no, guys, this was a lot of information. So if you have questions, let us
Yeah,
know.
yeah, this is a lot, and it's a lot to take in. So it's just pray about it. We understand, like, this world is disgusting and it's a lot, but we're here for you.
Yep.
Um, Questions, concerns, put it in the comments.
Or give
Um,
us topics you want us to talk about, prayer
yeah,
requests, praise reports.
do it, and definitely pray for Peyton that she will return to our next episode. So
Yes.
yeah, we miss her. Peyton, we miss you.
Hey, and if you're watching this, say hello.
Yes. Till next time, guys.
All
Long
right.
Distance Friends podcast. We appreciate all of you, all the
Yes.
subscribers. So, um, we'll see you soon. Jesus loves you, and we'll see you later.
Peace out.